Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and stay back once again with some more Tekken 8 ranked matches. And this is my first set of matches on the new Season 2 patch. I should have launched him for that. I was a little bit too slow. But yeah, so this will be an interesting one. Like I said, this is my first set of matches on the patch. And to say that it was not well received would be an understatement. But I'll try to get into that can of worms as we go along here. But right now I'm just kind of flailing around, trying to get my thoughts together and play at the same time. And I should not have crashed there. But along with the new Season 2 patch was a rank reset, so I kind of fell down from Mighty Ruler all the way down, or not Mighty Ruler, from Flame Ruler down to Garyu. So I get to have the fun of clawing my way up. So we're going to try to see if I can do this against this King player here. I should have crouched that. Okay. Gotta hit me on the ground. Alright, that dude does it a lot. I should have figured he would finish that string out. Well, that had a little bit more reach on it than what I thought. But let's try to focus up here. Alright, he did muscle armor. I did not sidewalk it enough. Okay. We're gonna crouch that. Tried to grab the grappler. Alright, they tried to grab me there. A little bit out of reach. We are plus. Alright, take the low there. I did not get my back three, which is unfortunate. Alright, we're going to heat up here. Go for the grab. They do not break it, luckily, so we get another round on the board. Okay, 2-1. Let's try to focus up here and see if we can win the set. Alright, can't let King get away with that. I got a little bit too preemptive on the launch punish there. Oh, he does it every time. Okay, we are plus here. They did try to mash, and we do get a win on the board. Okay, so now maybe I can try to collect my thoughts a little bit here. So if you're not familiar with the new patch here, you'll be wondering why everyone hates it. And the general consensus is that they went overboard on the offense, as well as there are a few, let's just call them broken moves in the game now. But this kind of reminds me of like kind of what they did with Dragon Ball FighterZ, if I'm being completely honest, where they just kind of went way too bonkers on the offense, and Tekken's always kind of been a game of defense. And with this game, they kind of went, let's say it really dove into just making sure everything was offensive oriented, and really doubled down on that. So that is why people are upset with it, and they really did go bonkers. Like, there's a lot of situations now where like just everything's plus and it's hard to sidewalk or sidestep anything, and really hard to know when it is to take your turn back. And a lot of the options there are no options. You just kind of got to hold it a little bit. But granted, at the level that I'm at, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of people taking advantage of that shit. It's more mid to high level play, which I am not at all. But there are a few for sure broken things, like Paul has a unblockable setup now, which is cool, so hopefully that gets fixed. And well, Jack 8 kind of has like a little bit of an infinite string, or a string that feels seemingly infinite. There's a whole answer to get out of. So that's just a few of the things. And the rich got richer. Dragunov, Nina, Jin all got their fair share of buffs. I mean, every character got buffed, and there were a few slight nerfs here and there. Like, every character got new moves of some sort, and I'm trying to talk and just getting the shit beat out of me. And it's not going well. I also got a few new moves that I'm trying to learn how to actually incorporate into my gameplay here. I didn't launch him for that, I should have. He's not blocking low, so I need to take advantage of that. Alright, he's going to finish that string out, it looks like. Alright, he muscle armored there. Alright, he went for the low. Should have expected it. Alright, he's been going for that grab a lot, which I respected. I mean, I play King myself, so... Why did you... I can't believe I missed, if I'm being honest. What the fuck is this interaction here? What in the hell was that slowdown? You couldn't even see what was happening. He jumped up in the air, and then I jumped up in the air with my heat smash, and just who even fucking knows. But I'll try to. But to finish my thought here, basically, everyone got overbuffed. everything's really strong now, and it kind of needs to. I think the general consensus is, which I don't think it'll be something that they do, is to revert the patch, but we'll see what happens here. I'll try to explain some of the new moves and things that Asuka got as we go forward here, but my mind's kind of all over the place trying to talk about shit and then not being able to focus on the gameplay, but I'll quit my rambling and go find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent. Going up against a Law player here, so let's see what we can get done. A Law that kind of looks like Jin a little bit. Alright, we'll sidestep. Alright, let's try to be a little bit more... Trying to be a little bit more patient, because I think what gives me a lot of trouble is I get a little bit too antsy. Alright. And I got launched for that, okay. Alright, I thought that string was over and I could take my turn back. Alright, I'm gonna heat up here, I'm gonna go for a throw. Alright, getting a hit on my plus frames will never not aggravate me to no end. Alright, they don't block the low. Ah, they got a little slower than what I thought. Okay, well, we can win here though. Just gotta focus up. Wait the launch. That was a little bit too slow. I gotta remember, Asuka has a new thing where she can actually charge her kicks in that combo, or in just in general. Alright, so he's not gonna hold that whatsoever. I need to keep that in mind. Alright, we are plus. No block. I gotta remember he always follows it up with the backflip. When the fuck is it my turn? Holy shit. Okay, well. I could not find an opening there. I forgot to charge it up again. Alright, they tried to mash there. Alright, they have mashed there every time. They tried to mash there as well. And we're just going to keep going low until they get hit. Alright, they've not shown me that they're willing to play defense really much at all. Okay, I guess that is a plus. Okay. Alright, they're not blocking low, so I will take that. We are plus there. Alright, they're not blocking low, like, at all. Alright, so we're starting to bring it back here. Let's just try to be a little more patient and try to take advantage of the fact that they are not blocking whatsoever. Okay, we're going to sidewalk here. Alright, I don't know why I got hit there. Maybe just not my turn. God damn, I just cannot take my turn back against Law. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of an uphill battle. Yeah, I couldn't get off the ground. Well, fuck, we're going to drop this first game against this Law player. So let's try to focus up. I feel no disrespect to this person, but I really don't feel like they should beat me. So let's try to focus up here and prove that. If we get back into the game here. Alright. Alright. Well, let's try sidewalking to the left. Alright. Alright, we're plus here. A little bit too far away to take really advantage there. Alright, I'm not exactly sure what I got counter hit for, but I did indeed get counter hit. Alright. Alright, we go for a grab here. I didn't pick that up properly. And we're going to catch him on the whip here, and that should be round. Alright. Alright, just got to watch out for the aggro playstyle here. Not that I'm being much more patient myself. Whenever I play people like this, it just makes me get get aggravated and start mashing buttons when I shouldn't. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, I just got to take advantage of the fact that they are not willing to block whatsoever. And we're going to mash here. I feel like they probably should have got counter hit, but game said otherwise. So I'll just smash my heat. Okay. Alright, I guess you just can't sidewalk that. Alright, that's not a 1+2 break, I don't guess. Alright, we'll get him by sweeping the leg here. Alright, they finally blocked low. Alright, just pop him in the head here. And we'll just keep sweeping the leg because I haven't proven that they'll block that yet. So I'll take that, and I managed to get it 3-0 there and get halfway up through Garyu. Now let's see if we can actually focus up and not get our head beaten by Law here and take home the set. Alright, I don't feel like I've been saying much just because I've been trying to lock in more or less here. Oh, but I don't know if I mentioned this before, maybe I just didn't finish this thought, but Asuka did get some new moves herself. Also got a nerf or two, or just one big nerf, and that you probably have noticed it already, but her shoulder move used to be a heat engager. It is not anymore, which I understand for sure, because it is a little bit of a a little bit brain dead move that I do take it full advantage of. But with how they like patched the game, I don't know if maybe that was like the worst offender of anything in the entire world here, but that's okay. But yeah, she's got a new heat engager, and there's also two others. Like a 4421 is her new heat engager that I think they kind of want you to use now, but I'm not very good at using it. All right, he's not blocking low whatsoever. We're gonna heat it up. I'm gonna mash because he just, well, +1 was not enough. God, he went way over above my head. I had that coming. I thought he was going to get way more aggressive than what he was. But you can't mash there, buddy. Only one of us can be stupid here, and it is me. Alright, there's two. Alright, we had the same idea. Alright, we should get a combo off. Oh, no, I thought I was going to hit him out of the air. He still has not blocked low there. Well, as long as he's going to let me get away with it, I'm going to keep getting away with it. Alright, so I do get the wall break here. I don't know if I'd have spent my super there. Especially since it didn't hit me. And we're just going to shoulder charge through it. Fuck it. Alright, well, we managed to tighten things up and win 2 in a row over the Law player. Was it 2 in a row? Yeah, it was 2 in a row. Alright, well, good game to the opponent. I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here. We're going up against a June player. So let's see what we can get done here. Interesting costume. Kind of looks like Mike in a little bit. I just not the move I meant to do, but it never is. Alright, June always notoriously gives me trouble. Alright, we got our heat engager here. Alright, they block high. Keep that in mind. We're going to go for the low. Alright, we are plus. They have to respect that. No blocking the low yet. Have them go for the grab here. They do duck me. And thankfully they walk into that. I did the wrong move, but it just happened to work out. I did that move way too much, but it's so good. And we both went for a launch. I just got hit. Alright, so they're going to get the wall carry here. They do. Alright, I thought I could take my turn back there. I was wrong. Alright, that goes into a low. Nah, I messed up the combo. Alright, they did a backflip in my face. Interesting choice, but it worked. Okay. Oh, that was unfortunate. It came up a little bit short and did the wrong move. Alright, I can do the same thing. We are plus here. No blocking the low. Take advantage of that. Ah, I did the wrong launch. I dropped it, damn it. I don't know why I got lost there, but okay. Maybe it was a little bit too far away on that string. Okay. Of course. I sidewalk it just to get hit by the end of it. God, that goes forever far away. Holy shit. Alright, just gotta... Okay, I thought that string was over. They low profile me there. Probably dead here. Yep. Okay, they did crouch that one. Got to keep that in mind. And we'll slide back to the mid of Garyu here. Let's see if we can tighten this up though, and win the set. Did it last time. Maybe we can do it again. That's exactly how the law match played out. First round's always data, as they say.
Round one.
Okay, we'll go for the low round start. Alright, they didn't get launched there. Alright, they do sidewalk me there. I was a little bit slow on that. Now they got the wall. I did not get my heat engager. That's unfortunate. I did that way too close. Or far away, I should say.
Round two. Fight.
Okay, they block all that. Okay. They blocked the low, or parried my low there. Alright, that's a low. That's really fast, too. Thank you for that whiff. Alright, we'll get in with the low there. Tie things up at around a piece. Alright, we'll get the launch there. I did the wrong combo. Go figure. Alright, I'm going to heat up here and go for a grab. Alright, to do crouch there. Alright, to do the same move back to back. Alright, we'll give him crouch in there. I did it a little bit too late. I did the wrong damn move. Par for the course. I don't know why I got launched there. I was just kind of saying they're blocking, it felt like. But okay. I'll take that. Alright, please don't drop. Of course, I dropped it. Alright, they're gonna get some good damage here. That's unblockable. Really? Okay. I might be dead here. Really? They were able to sidewalk that still. I thought I'd be plus enough where they would get counter hit for walking in there, but I guess not. Well, all right. Well, good game to that opponent. I do believe I'm going to end the video here, but yeah, this is was an interesting video on the new patch. I mean, nothing outlandish happened whatsoever, but I would gunner to guess that as I continue to go on here, it might get a little bit rougher. But yeah, but I do believe I'm going to end the video here. If you made this far, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.